is going on, everybody? Hello, hello. I know we had Lizzie in here. Yes, we are crazy. What's up, Troy? Hey, Diane. Paula. Hello, hello. What's going on? Hey, Lindy. Hey, Marianne. Hello, hello, Sandy. Right? Nice sparkly steering wheel. And it also sparkly and glittery. It's so shiny. And it matches her hat. Yeah, she's all sparkly too. She's all sparkly too. So if you haven't figured it out, we're out working. Now where I gotta go. It don't even give me a moment, which is awesome. Today,
I don't like this one.
you don't like that one? Okay. Tell it bye-bye. If it ain't the right ratios, tell it bye-bye. Oh wait, no, not here. Up there. But hello Denise. How you doing? What's up, Tim? Are you guys trying to beat my record? I don't know. What's your record, Tim? What's your record, man? All I know is today was like severe thunderstorms. And hey, Cat. Do you have a Geiger count in there? No. Huh? Does that one work?
Yeah.
Okay. 5,000 deliveries. Hey, dude, we're getting pretty up there. Turn right onto Research Forest. Excuse me one moment. I gotta pull around a turning here. GPS didn't pop up fast enough. Hey, we're gonna catch this loopy loop all with green lights. Score. We're up to what? Like 1,000 deliveries already almost?
1,000 deliveries.
Are we up there
Where?
almost? No, we're not at 1,000 yet.
No.
Fiercely shaking dice in a cup. No. I did notice that Angie's going live. Hey, Cookie, what's up, buddy? Apparently, Angie ended up having to postpone her live stream from yesterday till today, but I did not notice that until later, and she didn't have it actually scheduled yet, but I didn't see the post on it. What's up, Bree? So we more than likely, we probably are not going to go live the full time. And I know Ron, right beforehand, I noticed, was trying to go live from Schoolypalooza, but it looked like his signal was not working out for him. So I don't know how long he was going to end up staying. But I saw that he just ended up popping up there, too. I noticed that right beforehand. But anyway, need your popcorn to watch us door dashing.
Hi, Cece.
Oh my gosh. I mean, yeah. Today was severe thunderstorms, lightning, the whole nine. What happened? Oh, the one part of the earbuds got in front of the light. It was crazy today. It was downpouring before we even left the RV today. And it got really bad. There was some flash flooding in some areas. But it seems like it worked out in our favor. Because we have a general normal goal to hit for the day. And within the first 2 hours, we were already halfway there. It was really awesome. I guess some folks were, they knew the stuff that everybody's going through out in the weather, and they were tipping a little bit better. So it's kind of worked out for us. But also some of the orders have been bigger. We've had some pretty big actual orders today. Because a lot of times the orders are small enough that Yanai still hold the orders right over there, have them down between her feet when she gets in. But I would say, 90% of them you've had to put in the back.
Yeah.
Just because there's not been enough room. So they've been bigger orders as well, which has really helped. But the thing is we sat down, we did all of our math, and because we've been having a lot of stuff go on lately and coming up that we've got to do repairs on, maintenance on, fixes, and everything. Um, we've we have to push hard, no matter the weather, in order to make our commitments. Hey, what's going on, Tommy She Devil Adventures? In order to make
We're going to Bella Green again.
the schoolie swarm. Really? Why did it make me come this side? I should have gone in the other side. If it was Bella Green, whichever. The other side was slightly closer, and I probably already would have been there. So we're having to push really hard, and we've basically broke it down to, you know, how much we have to have every day, and whatnot. How many days in order to have the funds to make it to the swarm, and also cover us while we're at the swarm. You need more money, just dash more, right? I mean, she's not stealing peoples. There's plenty of peoples, and that's also what they make the replay for. Um, but you know, so we're, yeah, it is. It's like the worse the weather, the more orders we get, and you know, hey, what's going on, Kobe? It's okay. Tell her I said I still love her. Tell Angie I said I still love her. It's all right. Um, yes, Paula, technically the swarm does cost money, but we are actually volunteering some of our time, and we are going to actually work a couple of the days. Both of us are going to actually work the swarm in order to cover our actual cost of the swarm. It doesn't cost anything for the kids or whatever. It's just per rig that is actually there is why the swarm is costing. So it's, you know, but we're gonna work a couple of the days. Hey, Lillian, we're gonna work a couple of the days in order to pay for our fees for the swarm. But before getting to the swarm, NOTB, what? What is up?
We're going to the Black Nut. Black what? Whatever.
Pick up the secondary?
Yeah.
Or that was part of it. It was stacked to begin with.
Yeah.
Which I think it's that way, right?
No idea.
Is it left or right under research? Siri, nobody's talking to you. Oh, it's left. Yeah, it's that way. So I'm gonna go this way because I got the better light over here. But yeah, so we basically need to work our tails off, because I still have not had another regular remote gig come up yet. I've gone through several processes, couple interviews and things. No, I'm going this way. Uber. But I haven't secured anything else. So the dashing that's our monies. Dashing is our monies right now. So since dashing is our monies, we've got to work our tails off because while we're at the swarm, we're not going to be able to dash. So we've got to make sure that we have the money to get our butts there, take care of all of our bills, repairs and whatnot, and take care of our time while we're there. Denise, thank you so much. Appreciate that. You are amazing. But yeah, so we had a goal. Because of that goal, rain or shine, that means we got to be out here every day. Now we're both registered and set up with door dashing, so you know we've already talked about it. And if one of us has a day that we're just absolutely, it's easier, it's quicker and smoother when we're able to be out here together. And since we only have one vehicle, you know, kind of makes it rougher. But Hey, we got one vehicle, we make it work. So it's easier and smoother when it's the two of us. And if I haven't secured anything else remotely, I figure, what the heck, then we might as well be out here together. Some days she's driving, I'm running. Other days I'm driving, she's running. But we've already discussed it, and basically, in order to make our goal, huh? He's doing a Huey. Yeah, I know this. He's doing Huey, and I'm going through. In order to make our goal, the truck basically just has to run every day. So if that means that there might be a couple days here or there that only where one of us is out on our own, then so be it. But we got to keep the truck rolling and moving in order to make our goals, because that is our dreams, that is our desires, to make it to the swarm. So we'll do what we got to do. Wait a minute, that's another Canadian, and it's purple or orange.
What?
Is that a Paula? Did Paula do a super chat? Aw, love you. Thank you, sis. Appreciate it. I'll be able to scroll through the chat here in a moment, unless they're as quick as they normally are. All right. Now we got a moment. Bill used to take a kid dashing with him. Not sure that's okay, but hey, yeah. Technically, according to their things, you're only supposed to be whoever's the one registered. But, I mean, whatever. Why does she not look happy? Well, she's been the one who drew the short straw for the playing in the rain today. Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, technically it's really and truly, technically we're not, but we are both registered as Door Dashers. So we figured at any moment something were to whatever, pop it on, take care of it if something were to happen, to have been under, because we're both registered as top dashers under our thing, so we can dash at any time. I've heard they really don't pay more with higher fuel prices. Now, the pay doesn't change on that. Apparently, it doesn't seem. But we know what we have to have. Paula joined in.
Maybe.
Oh, what? I was waiting for you to hang it up in front of me. No. Oh, she had to change her credit card, so she had to redo her membership stuff. I was thinking she was one, but hey, things change, and I know our stuff's, some people's, I think our memberships, a couple have changed out. No tip, no trip. Well, here's the funny thing, though. I've gotten to the point that I don't just look at it as whether there's a tip attached or not, because we've had several that there was no tip attached, but they tipped quite well when we got there. But in general, just the base price alone of what the run was going to be was within reason, of our ratio. So we ended up going ahead and taking it, and then we were pleasantly surprised when they just ended up tipping in cash, which I'm okay with that. So well, there's problem is I don't really want to get back into a fast food place, and because it is short term, none of the places really want to hire somebody that's only going to be there a couple weeks. They don't. Most of your places consider your training last, so basically by the time you end up done with your training, you're out of there. They don't really get their investment out of you, is the way they look at it. Now, if you were going to be in a spot for a few months, that's different. So, like, when we go to the swarm and we get done with the swarm, we've already talked about, where we're headed after that for a moment, probably. So, if we end up in the one location and have not secured something at that point, then, yeah, we'll look into doing that, something like that. But as far as right here, the short time we've got left, it's it's not a feasible or acceptable thing for anywhere. I have downloaded and signed up on a few different apps that they really are like kind of like a temp agency through an app though, where you could try to find local gigs that they basically know that you're only going to be there for that day or 2 days or whatever it is that they're needing. But so far, nothing has really popped up. I mean, there's been a few that was like, "Are you kidding me?" They were like, $25 to come work for 4 hours. Yeah, no. Amazon. Well, in order for us to do Amazon Flex, once again, well, we would have to empty out the truck. They want the expedition fully 100% empty in order to do the Amazon Flex. And, well, if you're doing the Amazon Flex, you can't be door dashing.
And the problem with Amazon Flex, I have been doing my research. Even though you can secure your spot and for your there's you don't know where those packages gonna take you. So even if it's worth it, the mileage that you're gonna put into delivering might not be worthy.
Yeah, one of the things that it sounds with Amazon Flex is even though you may meet somewhere that's centralized to where you are, and they normally try to group your deliveries together, you could end up going out as far as 50 miles out.
Yeah.
But you have no way to know ahead of time or anything like that before a shift or what it's going to do or anything.
And sometimes it's at the end it's less than what we are doing right now in DoorDash.
Yeah.
And mileage is like what you did on those packages is not even worth it for gas. So it's like, you really want to take the chance on that? I was like, because we are doing right now, we are taking, we are checking our mileage and making it count. At the end of the night, it's like it is what it has to be.
Yeah. But and it's but we've got our game plan in on what we know we have to do. Be the next one. In order to make it for our swarm stuff, and then it's just going to depend upon what we do after that.
If it's nothing,
what happens?
If nothing happened between here and there, here and the deadline, I hope not.
Yeah. But it's kind of the.
Diami really wanted to make it to the swarm. Like we were giving up. Like we said the other day, we are not going to the swarm. And
you said.
Like.
You said.
I know you
What's
want
up,
to go and everything, but Yami's really set on to. I want to see my friends. I want to go. It's like. Yeah. It is.
So she voiced her, really, really, really concerns on wanting to go, and I always wanted to push for it because we'd already made commitments to try to be there to volunteer and on helping out with it and everything. So I sat down and did all the math and be able to make it to where truly can visualize and see what is the requirements, what are the realistic requirements of the real world that we need to meet, what do we have to have, when do we have to have this by, and in order to see, is this something we can still do, or is this at that point where we have to contact up Michelle and say, sorry, but we unfortunately have to back out. But no, it is something that is very much able to be done. We do have cushion. It's not going to be like skin, bone, and teeth by the time we do it.
And we got the kids that one way or another they're going to be helping too, because they are in the house, they are taking care of the RV, they are taking care of the food over there. So this is a team
Yeah, it's
project.
a team project.
Yeah, this is something that we are doing together. We have to make our effort, and they have to make their effort too. So
Should be this white one right here.
194.
Yep.
How you see it?
Because I can see it right there on the porch.
Okay.
I know I see it. I see it on the porch. I do. Oh. Come work in Tennessee. At least what we are trying and thinking. Come work in Tennessee. Wait, I thought you were out in the desert. What do you mean come work in Tennessee? Wait, did you say something else, Serena? You ordered pizza? Well, sorry, Tim Time. It's going to be a while before you can get that, man. Yeah, I mean, the door dashing seems to work really well for us in the long run. Maybe go see Dolly Parton. Okay, Bill is trying to line up a spring summer gig somewhere. Ah, okay. Got it. So you're trying to do that. Come springtime, yeah. So, I mean, that is a possibility. Considering we will be between, somewhere between Florida and that's your 2 DoorDash deliveries. Appreciate it, Mobang. That is between, we've got, we'll be somewhere between Florida and the Tampa Melrose area to Louisville, Kentucky. Reason being because we have finally pretty much established everything for when we're finally going to be doing my dad's memorial stuff. And that's going to be like the 3rd week in May. So we have to line all of this stuff out because as soon as we get done at the Swarm, we have to start hustling and saving everything up in order to make the jump.
You're welcome. Have a good night.
Out west. So yeah, we'll be having to figure stuff out and everything when we get done with Swarm in order to then make everything out west. Because we finally have dates figured out. Brother and I finally figured out, what we're doing. Hey, what's up, Renee? About my dad's stuff. We're finally, feeling everything's going to be okay enough and all, and found somewhere we can do it. Yeah. To where we can do that and get that taken care of. But because of when it's going to be.
After this one, we're done.
What do you mean we're done?
Yeah.
What do you mean we're done? We're not done. It is not 10 o'clock.
I said.
We go till 10 o'clock.
Maybe.
She won't let me be a slave driver. I want to push us and 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 push us. But that's me. I'm evil like that. She yells at me for it. Well, it's true. Wait, where you got me going? 5 miles.
To the other one that we got.
Oh. I forgot. This was a stacked order. I forgot it was a stacked order. I'm like, what do you mean that's it? Well, for us, we have been doing a daily goal of 140, okay? But here lately, we've been able to, by pushing like an extra hour or so,
60, 70.
we've been able to hit, 160, 170. So as far as figuring for our goal to make the funds for Swarm, I did them based upon our old goals of doing the 140. Because we've regularly, now that we've been finding some better spots, we've been hitting some better sweet times to know, okay, this time of day we're over here, this time we're over here in this area, and working things and finding some of the hidden restaurants that, our orders are paying really good. We've been doing over the 140 easily.
We're already in 200, so that's why I said it's done for today.
She's pooped.
I'm not pooped. We before the
So here's
lighting,
the real
you
truth.
said that we were going to make it to 200. 200 was the.
I didn't say that was the done mark.
Yes, you say it when we were putting gas.
I
Do
never
not
said.
get me.
I said we take this day for everything it's worth while people don't want to go out.
That's not what you say in Walmart. When we
Uh-huh.
were putting gas.
Uh-huh. I didn't say that was the goal for the day.
Yes, you were.
I said we should have no
Yes.
problem hitting
You
it.
said we talk about Bruno, and you said do not talk about Bruno. And you know what? Bruno went down the toilet because we made it to the 200.
Well, now we should go ahead and work to push to the next point today.
The next point is the 4th place. That's
So there's the
point.
problem. So this next part, her goal for today was to push to a certain point because what is it you want?
I want 4.
What is it you want?
I want 4.
Yeah. So it really depends upon where you go and what you do and how much you get. And we have had to adjust some of our expectations in order to keep, like with DoorDash, with keeping our ratings up. You know, we've had to adjust some of our expectations on the orders that we'll take sometimes. Hey, what's up, Amy?
Because sometimes DoorDash throw you a big number. But we have 2 things
Cool,
in consideration. Is the mileage and what we can get out from the area of the drop area back.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to drive all that way over there, but you cannot get nothing back, it is not worth it.
Yeah. Yeah, we've had some orders that have popped up that would be amazing orders for where they're going.
Well, when it comes to
the
mileage, it's like.
But the coming back would be 100% empty because of where they're going, because they're going to the middle of BFE.
So it's not worth it. So
Yeah.
DoorDash like want you to click because you see the big number, but at the end it's not worth it, you know?
What I get a kick out of, and I'll comment on it time, is like they'll send you one and you see where it's from, you see where it's going, and you're like,
nah,
the heck with that. And then they send you another one that's from the same exact place, and actually they should have done it as a stacked order, and if they would have done it as a stacked order to begin with, it would have made absolutely great sense and would have snatched it up. But individually on their own, heck no.
So
heck no. Like we've actually had orders people ordering their alcohol. This is the funny thing. People ordering their alcohol from down here, wanting to go up to the Thousand Trails RV park up at Lake Conroe.
Yeah.
But there's nothing there to get coming back.
Yeah.
So
it's not worth
you would have 20 miles coming back with nothing.
So we figured out like, okay, so decline, and you get those little orders that is nearby that super quickly you're gonna get the amount of money that big one
the time wise would have taken. Yeah. And that's the other thing we've had to learn, and it's hard. Sometimes you see those big dollars on it and it's like 20, 30, 40 bucks, and I'm like, holy cow. But then you're looking where it's going, how many miles it is, how many miles coming back you're going to have to do with nothing whatsoever, and the time that it's going to take. I mean, you're talking on some of these 40 minutes driving out, 40 minutes driving back with nothing else.
When I can be doing around here, like in and out, in and out, in and out, like now.
Where your stupid little 1 mile $5 adds up a lot faster.
What happened is the area that we are right now is the area that, for example, lunchtime.
No, Amy, we won't. We won't be in Houston in April.
No.
We'll be long gone.
The area that we are is a really we got 3 major hospitals, plus medical buildings, plus offices. Like this
really,
whole area.
There's really 4 hospitals, because you've got St. Luke, you've got Texas Children's, you've got Herman and Methodist. So you got 4 hospitals actually within a 4-mile loop?
Yeah.
Within a 4-mile loop. And the reason that I say it's a 4-mile loop is because there's a section of the major highway right there that's 2 miles from major intersection to major intersection to be able to loop back around, depending. And there's food stuff on both sides.
So this whole area is like kind of like go lunchtime, and sometimes it's not worth to get the big bucks when it's not worth it. When it's worth it, when it's worth it, like it's worth it, you know. But when it's not, it's not.
Today in the rain, it was worth it.
It was worth it. That was fun. Today was fun.
And we've got like 5 more days of rain coming up within the next week. So that would
I hope
be
it keeps going
amazing.
this way, yeah.
That would be amazing. But why? Why exactly? Why are we doing this? We're doing this because we want to go to the schoolie swarm. Yeah. We're doing this because our daughter really wants to be able to go hang out with her friends at the schoolie swarm that are going to be there and meet other new ones as well. So we're gonna, it was looking like we probably were going to have to cancel.
Yeah.
Because
I was set on that, like, no, we are not going.
Because coming up with things that have to be fixed.
And I already start thinking about how I'm going to put this out there, like, to Yami, because she was the one, like, really wanted to go. And yesterday I came home, and Travis is like...
I had a whole note. Like, I had a whole document in my notepad on my phone that I sat down and worked out and showed her all the math, showed her all the gas mileage, the number of hours of driving, all of it. I broke every last bit of it down. The amount of gas we're going to use for the generator while we're there, the worst case on the propane, the worst case on the gas, everything you could possibly think of bill-wise between now and then that has to be dealt with. Like, all of it.
And I was like, bro, this is a lot of numbers. You have to sit down and... like, I'm already confused. Here.
Yeah.
I'm already confused. And I haven't read the first paragraph, like, for real.
She got to the first bullet point and said, nope, you come here and explain this.
Yeah.
So I broke it down. I sat down, I broke it down. I said, okay, we got this many potential days of work. I said, doing this much money means this much money. Now, let's go through all the deductions. Yeah. How much we spend on gas for work. Like, I took all of it out. Like, what we spend on a day for average on the gas consumptions, all of it.
But one of the things that is exciting about this is discovering that we can be able to sit down and figure it out, and like, it is exciting because you're working towards something, so it is exciting that we can be able to discovering that we can be able to sit down and figure it out stuff. And 2, it's like pushing every day, like, yes, we can do this, we can make this happen. And it for me it's exciting. I don't know. And at the end, the result is going to be exciting for everyone because everyone is going to be happy.
My side right before the next intersection.
Yeah.
114.
It's like,
I don't know, you took it away too soon on me. Should be like right here. One of these two.
That one, I think so.
Oh, what's their concrete say?
Yeah,
yep,
114.
Right here. Hey, I just want to tell all you folks that live in sticks and bricks, just out of, because this is like a peeve of mine. If you live in sticks and bricks and you have any kind of delivery service, think about how well your house number is displayed. Because I've gone into a lot of neighborhoods and realized that people don't think about that stuff. Hey, Nate, what's going on? Nate, were you using the trailer as a trampoline? I saw your leaf spring is all like cupped. What were you doing? What on earth were you and the Fluffies doing? Hey, Debbie. You were off-roading. Nate, have you not learned your lesson yet that you and off-roading do not work together? It doesn't. Honestly, I think you left that one open. You want to get it fixed? You know, the time before you off-roaded, you lost your oil pan plug. Now you're off-roading, and you're busting leaf springs. And that's the other thing, Troy. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, even for emergency situations, like we were talking about, hey, Cass Love, hey, Judith, you made it in. That was one of the other things we were talking about too. We went in. Did you close this?
Yeah. Let's go to the fall.
The fall's too far away. I got to get paid to get there. That axle spring was clearly defective. Yeah, it looked like it had issues, buddy. I saw that, and oh my god. Right? Call badge. You better give me
Maybe.
directions.
I'm working on that.
Because I don't remember if it was straight or left right here. But yeah, we were talking about that. We talked about it from the emergency aspect. We were talking about that, what, yesterday? No, Saturday. Because we went into this one apartment complex, okay? We went into this apartment complex, and like a lot of the apartment complexes we've seen, the numbers on the buildings are teeny tiny. And in most cases, when you're driving on the road, they're hidden behind a tree. So unless you get out and you're walking up, yeah, left here. Unless you like get up and walk on the building, a lot of times you can't see the number. Hey, what's up, Georgianne?
Hi, Georgianne.
Hey, Ava.
Hi, Ava.
So just kind of keep that in mind, you know, like not just from deliveries. Yeah, it's really frustrating from a delivery standpoint because the more time I spend looking for your numbers, the longer it takes you to get your stuff. But if I'm struggling to find it, then that also means emergency personnel would struggle to find it too, which is not a good thing, especially with emergencies where every second counts.
Should I order the thing?
As slow as that place takes, yeah, you might want to place the order online and then we'll pick it up.
You don't want it, right?
Oh, I'm good now. I got my major road here. I got my major road. Don't do that, button. Use Bean Map app to find hard apartment complexes. Nah, I just normally just using Google's. Better than nothing. But yeah, you know, like it helps me tremendously in the dark. Oh, okay. I'll have to look into that one. But like, it's funny. We've gone to places in their houses or even the apartments where the placard that has the house numbers on it is color matched, as in same tone, to the building, and then the numbers are only slightly darker. Like, huh? It's supposed to be, your numbers are supposed to be contrasting to make it stick out. I mean, I know in some cases they can feel like a bit of an eyesore, but to me, for deliveries and emergencies, we want that to stick out. So we did in this one, it was funny. One time we were complaining about the numbers. We went to this one community that I would probably imagine the bottom cheapest house on that gated community started at $1 million. Okay. Um, and it was hard. Like, we had to rely on the map, on the Google Maps, telling you where, you know, on the buildings it puts which numbers are what. We had to rely on that to find the place, getting close to it. But then when we got to the house, there was no question. The numbers on this house, they were the only house in the whole community that made sure that their stuff stuck out. I would have to say that the numbers, each individual number was probably about a foot and a half. They were probably 18 inches tall, each one. Um, so, and the way they did them, like, it was just, I was like, oh my gosh, if every house would do that. You know, because also sometimes some of these people don't think about how far off the road their houses are, and they'll just have numbers up on the house. Yeah, funny how they'll give out gate codes and door codes. Yeah. Hey, what's up, JC? Jolly, what's up? Yeah. Um. Yeah, it gets nuts. Gets nuts. Didn't go out after dark. Yeah. What's up, Daryl? Why? Because we need money. Why? Because we're crazy. And, well, apparently this really, really, really horrible, 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 horrible rainy, weathery day paid really well.
Yep.
So we were scheduled until 10 o'clock, but she says we're done. We went well over goal.
Well over.
She earned her fall because she wanted fall.
I want a fall.
So part of today's working had to go towards fall because she wanted fall. So we're going for that now.
Oh my God, we have found this place. This is the bad part of door dashing.
You find food places.
You find food places. So.
But because we need money, we have to stay away from most of them.
So we have found this restaurant. Oh my Lanta. Let me tell you.
Really good.
Really good. Like really good. No, it's like, oh my God. So yeah, I'm hooked with the fall.
It's all Mobang's fault.
Yeah, it's all Mobang's fault.
It's all his fault.
Yeah.
Ray didn't do it. Mobang did it.
Yep. I'm sorry, but he hooked me up with the fall, and I'm done. Like for real.
Yep. Oh no, Mobang. We've had two. Well, one, I think technically we probably could have because they weren't answering. And then finally they did. And I was telling her, I said, I think it's been long enough you could contact Dasher support and we could probably cancel it out because they ain't answering. And like while she was waiting for Dasher support to answer, they finally responded. And then we had another one that we thought got canceled out because all of a sudden it disappeared, but it turned out it was just the app crashed because as soon as we refreshed the app, it came back and it was like crap. But no, we haven't had any that canceled and we got to keep them.
Not yet.
Not yet. Bad part is the one I was craving it because right about that point I was craving me a Big Mac and some chicken nuggets and stuff, and it was a massive McDonald's order, and I was like, this is all smelling good right now. I was hungry that day. I didn't eat breakfast that day before we went out, so it was bad. But we've had ones cancel out before we got to the place. We've had ones cancel out once we were at the place. But we haven't had any cancel yet while we had the food. Now, we did have one where we oopsied. We've had one where we oopsied. It was a teeny tiny cup of Vietnamese coffee. And it was down in the cup holder, and it blended in and it matched. And when she took the food up to the house, she forgot the cup, and we were like 4 miles away, before we noticed it.
Yeah.
And had already started on another order. And there was no way, because it was iced coffee, there was no way for us to get it back. Like, we were trying to judge the time and stuff, and we would talk, and I was looking to see, like, if while she was in the restaurant and picking up the new one, if I could run it back over, but it was going to be like a 20-minute turnaround, so it wasn't enough. There wasn't enough time. We only had like 5 minutes to spare. So we had one. Oopsie. We've since then religiously checked every spot for anything. But so I did get that, and man, oh man, oh man, was that strong? Whee! Shaky, shaky, shaky. I feel like I'm being shaken to death over here. Red light. What are you doing over there? What are you doing over there?
I did have.
No, not a poopsie, an oopsie.
On the
I ended up with a teeny tiny cup.
You have to go to sleep. Poopsie. Oopsie.
Uh-oh. I said the wrong thing. Yeah, it crashes almost regularly. Now, one of the things that I have noticed is it seems like, at least in the area we're in, we're on AT&T, okay, and we have 5G plus service here in this area for AT&T. Hey, what's up, Nick?
Hi.
Hello from Germany.
Wow.
It's almost morning.
Lizzie said, but coffee causes poopsie. We don't want to talk about poopsies while door dashing, because we probably are banned for a couple of gas stations.
I mean, when the coffee hits, the coffee hits. What can you say? Stuff happens. But yeah, man, that coffee was strong that day. Woo, that was awesome.
Paula.
I felt so bad, but it was awesome. But yeah, so we've got 5G plus networks around here and everything else, the wideband stuff, whatever. But one of the things that we've noticed is in these areas wherever the 5G plus is available, the app works and freezes worse.
10 times.
So what I have discovered to do is I switch our phone to only doing the 5G LTE, not the 5G plus. And by doing so, it will lag sometimes, but it doesn't actually totally crash.
Nate said, if you will dash in your rig, you always have a bathroom with you. Oh my God.
I know, right? If only it would pay enough for the gas.
Cookie said, oh boy, more poop stories. we don't want to get into that. We do not want to. Hi, Charlie Grace.
What's up, CG? Yeah, so it's, I mean, it's all right. So we got to start figuring out our plans from Florida to Louisville. Now that we have set things that we have to be in Louisville near the end of May, we have to leave Louisville no later than like the 27th of May if we're going to make it out west. It allows ourselves 10 days of driving, doing like 4 hours a day of driving, to where that way we can have time to work in between and stuff. Yeah, so we got to figure out our spots, what we're going to do with ourselves, where we're going to go hang out, where we're going to mooch dock, preferably. I'd rather mooch dock. Then we can hang out with friends and stuff, or find a mutual campground between Florida and Louisville. So from February to May, we got to figure those months out, where we're going to go hide out, get stashed away.
Hi, NJ.
What's up, NJ? But yeah, unfortunately, we don't know a whole lot of people in those areas.
No.
We really don't know a whole lot of people in those areas that we could go, here, I'm here. Here, take some money.
Hi, Bernie.
Give me electricity. Or just give me water.
4 hours a day, that's slow travel. That's the.
But, and that the reason why, okay, is from Louisville to 023 is 200 or 2,299 miles. Now, at our 55 miles an hour, that's roughly 41 point something hours of driving. Huh?
This is
Six Pine. It was Research Forest. We haven't hit the highway yet. Okay. We're almost getting close to there. Okay. Don't worry. I know where I'm going. So it's over 41 hours of driving that have to be done to get us from Louisville to 023. And that's a whole lot of gas. That's a whole lot of everything. So unless we were able to have all the money set up aside to where we can then do 8-hour drives or whatever days, that would be different, but considering while we're there at 023 not going to be working, then that means once again we've got to have saved up everything beforehand and or also earned it on the way. Now we're not going to, every stop we make, we're not going to be able to do any kind of, not necessarily every stop going to be able to dash, but at least if we allow ourselves 4 hours of driving per day, there'll be some places we could actually dash somewhere along the way. So, and if by that point, hopefully, I will have secured another remote work anyway as well, which more than likely would be an 8-hour day. So 8-hour day for that. While I'm doing that, 8-hour day, 8-hour night, whatever it may be. If there's options to be able to dash, then she can dash nearby, and then when I'm done, we take off and drive for 4 hours, and then crash, and then start the next day all over again.
Start the adventures. So, oh my God!
Because I'm pretty sure if we don't make it out there,
my mouth is going.
We're really going to get hurt by a lot of folks.
It's watering.
I mean, we didn't make it. We didn't make it to Quartzsite.
But we said from the beginning that we were not.
Yeah, I know. We didn't make it to Quartzsite, which sucks. I know everybody's been having a blast out there. Been seeing some small little videos and photos and everything. Kind of miss it. Kind of sad. Hope everybody has fun. Be safe. But we're going to go to the Swarm. Then we got to go to Oregon. And then we got to make our way back from there. Yeah. Got to hustle. Got to move it. Got to hustle. But we got to slow down. I keep saying we got to slow down, and then we keep making these 1,000-mile jumps.
Hi, Alan.
What's up, Alan? We keep saying we got to slow down, and then we make a 1,000-mile jump. Is your window up?
Yeah. Slow down, baby.
Car wash. Free car wash.
You see what I have to be.
Hey, Perrin, what's up? How you doing?
And then...
Did you ever respond to Perrin's email? That just dawned on me.
I haven't seen his email.
You didn't see Perrin's email? Okay, you need to go in the emails again. Because Perrin sent an email. Or was it a message? Shoot, I don't even remember now. But it was a message for you. An email for you. That only you could answer. And then... I don't know.
What?
My brain just went dead.
Remember that we're going
I know.
Here.
That's why my brain went dead, because I suddenly switched to thinking about where I was going again instead of what I was getting ready to say. What's up, Lance? How you doing?
Here we go, folks. Here we go, folks. Here we go. Here we go, folks.
Folks, she be going for the fall.
I'm going to the fall. It is raining. Oh, no, it's you. Sorry, it is raining again?
No, it's not raining. It's not raining. Now while we're stopped, let me stop. Yes, multitasking fun. Hey, what's up, Christina? How are you? All right, scrolling up. Listen to your boss over there. Nah, I don't listen to her. If I listened to her, then the world wouldn't be fun. No, it's not cold here. Oh, you got snow up there in Abilene? Slow down, Travis. What's more important, fall or quartzite? How long you want to be in? Well, Paula, we don't have a thing on how long we're going to be there. How long do you want us to be in Oregon? Where do you want to ride around with us to, Paula, while we're out that way? Since we're going to be doing that. 41 hours is less than 2 days. Kat says, so what's the problem? 41 hours of driving is less than 2 days. Kat, you got to ask her.
Let's go, baby.
Yep.
I got four.
Yeah.
I got four. Let's go, baby.
Hang on. I'm trying to get through these.
I'm hungry. I'm dying.
Yeah, you'll be okay.
And I want to stop in HEB real quick for bagels.
For what?
For bagels for the morning.
Oh. Paul asked how long we're going to be in Oregon. I told her, I said, where
it is
I told her, I said, we don't really have any kind of time frame. And I said, so how long does she want us to be in Oregon? And where all does she want to go with us?
Because it's going to be a slow-mo after Oregon. The next meetup. Is there a
Buc-ee's out there? I'd like some beaver nuggets. There is a Buc-ee's out here. There's Buc-ee's all over the place. We're in Texas. There's Buc-ee's all over the place.
After Oregon, the next meetup is going to be in September.
Yep.
In Kansas City. So, June, September, we have that gap to fill with stuff. So, we are more than open to.
She's not answering. I have a feeling there'll probably be a text message or something come through later on.
To me?
I guess. She's asking questions. She's not telling. I asked her a question. I said,
maybe she's listening.
Well, that's true. There is a delay.
Oh, okay.
There's about a 20 to 30 second delay. Hey, it's almost time to be over. Which I didn't see one. Is Johnny going live tonight? I didn't see a post earlier, but Q23, M23, what's in KC? So our friends, K&R Destinations, are putting on a meetup along with Backroads RVing and Backroads RVing our studio in Kansas City.
Yep.
So
we are not, because that meetup is the same time that the Michigan meetup is.
It's literally the same week.
So we made an executive decision to make it to Kansas instead of Michigan. So we are not going to the Michigan meetup this year. Yeah. We already been there twice. So I want to explore other.
Oh, Parent says, I sent that email back on January 3rd.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you got to go digging, young lady.
Yeah. But at the
Johnny's
Dream on
not
Wheels,
going live tonight? Okay.
At the Dream on Wheels.
I'm not going to rush off here then.
At the Dream on Wheels email.
Yeah, Troy's not happy.
Uh-oh.
Troy's mad.
I know. I'm so sorry. But, we have been there twice.
Now.
Careful.
I see him. Now, here's the thing. Just because we don't make that meetup, I mean, doesn't mean that some way, somehow, some other point, we can't find our way up there at a different time.
Yeah, I know. Careful.
There's nobody coming. What am I careful? Where? Nobody's coming. Where? Nobody's coming. Who was I yielding to? Nobody.
We want to go to that other meetup there's gonna be a new state for us because we have never made it. We have never been in Kansas, so I wanted to, go and explore.
Somehow we've kind of skirted through it.
Mhm.
So it's a new destination.
Yeah. Basically, we're gonna stay in the middle area.
Be in the Midwest.
Yeah. To see if we can make it to the Macy's parade this year. We need to do that.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, well, apparently Nate
Is
going live.
Okay,
or did he just do a premiere? Is that an actual live? Is that a live or just a premiere? You know what? Whatever. We've done our hour. Can somebody pull the link real quick for that live or premiere or whatever it is that just popped up for Nate?
It says, it looks like a...
I don't know if it's an actual real deal or not. I don't know what it is. We'll all jump over there.
Yeah.
It's got answers about why he's playing trampolines in the trailer, breaking the trailer from off-roading.
Yeah. We love you. Thank you for being here.
Appreciate that, Lizzie.
See you next time.
See y'all over at Nate's. Bye-bye.